see Viper. This one's pretty easy. This was actually in the first Street Fighter 4. It's jumping heavy punch, standing medium punch, catching medium punch. 1, 2, 3. Then you have to do crouching medium punch, down back medium punch for the Thunder Knuckle. And then you just have to cancel the Thunder Knuckle into the super, which is down forward punch. As soon as you do down back, basically half circle forward and twice, get the super. Very easy to cancel into, you just have to do it fast enough. So just get used to the first couple moves and then go ahead and cancel it in. Very easy. Definitely one of the easier ones for Viper. But that's pretty much it. We'll go on to the next one. Level 21. This one also from the original Street Fighter 4. Focus attack, dash forward. The trick to this is when you do the crouching heavy punch to Thunder Knuckle cancel, which is down heavy punch, down back a punch button. And then to cancel it to, let me move the camera a little bit, an EX button, basically any two punch buttons. So 1, 2. Okay, you want to practice that a little bit. Doesn't really matter what punch you use for the Thunder Knuckle, as long as you hit two punch buttons to cancel it. I tend to use this heavy kick twice. You can do it different ways. You know, you can hit light punch and heavy punch to cancel. It doesn't really matter, whatever you feel is comfortable. But the trick to this is from the Thunder Knuckle cancel into burst time is that when you do down back punch, you want to do down forward two punch buttons like that. Okay, because that already buffers the first part of the ultra end, is the down forward punch button. Okay, so all you gotta do is hit down forward again and hit all three punch buttons. So basically it's like down heavy punch, down back punch, down forward two punch buttons, down forward all three punch buttons. Of course you can hit all three punch buttons to cancel, you know, so you can hit down forward punch, down forward all three punches again. And if you do it fast enough, and if you're close enough, you should cancel fast enough to get the ultra. Well, anyway, that's the idea. You'll see in the replay that how it looks when you're actually doing it. But that's the idea. So when you're doing the cancel, you're hitting down forward three punch buttons or two punch buttons to cancel, down forward again, to hit the all three punch buttons again, and you'll cancel into the ultra, and then only then will actually connect. You can try mashing it out. It's a little difficult to do it that way, but just make sure when you're canceling the Thunder Knuckle that you get a down forward input into it, because that'll cut your ultra. Probably one of the hardest ones to get a good handle of. The problem with this one is they don't explain how to do it. Now, I've done explanations on the other one. This is very similar. The only difference is, instead of a crouching light punch, they want a standing light punch, which in my opinion makes it harder, because what you want to do is hyper jump cancel your light punch. So you standing light kick, standing light punch. It's kind of like Ibuki's high jump cancel that I just did. Only thing is, the way I do this one is I do jumping heavy kick, standing light kick. Now you notice this is kind of slow timing. From light kick to light punch, I'm trying to do is input down forward, and sometimes you got to get an up motion in there somewhere, whether it's in the first part or the second part, and eventually you can play with it a little bit without doing the first part, because you take that standing light punch and you cancel into it. You know, sometimes you get the super, which is not what you want to do. See, I just did it right there. That was a cancel from the light punch into the ultra. And you gotta probably pick a side that you're used to. I actually kind of like this right side. In the past, I've actually liked the opposite side, but it's basically it's a fluid motion. Alright, down forward punch. And just adding a little up in there. There. It's a real pain, and it's not very predictable. You don't really know if you're going to do it or not. But that's the idea. When you're doing that light punch, you want to get a down, forward, up, forward motion. So basically when you connect, and it's almost like tap 1 2, tap 1 2. So you're actually doing it just before you do the motion. But it's really hard to link the light kick first and get that timing down. It's easy to do it normally, but see how I just did that? And like I said, you're just trying to add in an extra down forward, and you got to do it pretty smooth, because just down up forward doesn't necessarily register as part of the ultra. You have to get all the, you got to get the forwards in there too. So it's almost like you want to be down, down forward, forward, up forward. And it's a real pain. Hopefully you can get it, but that's the way it's done. And like I said, you can practice canceling. See, that was a low crouching light punch. It works the same way. It's actually easier because you start from down here, and it's not as strict timing as opposed to down forward. You know, if you do it too soon, you'll see that she actually does a little crouch. So it's all about timing. Not easy, but it is possible, and you keep doing it until you get it. Hopefully that's enough explanation on it.